Hi, everybody. Welcome to November 19th. Scott Riley, the Market Update Desk, NMLS number 157524. Got kind of a gray, wintry, gray, cold day out there today. Looks like we might get some snowflakes in the next couple days. So the weather's definitely starting to turn. Today, we're having geopolitical activity kind of override data that's out there. And that does happen when certain events happen. So yesterday, the fighting in Ukraine took a little bit of a step up with the United States giving authorization for Ukraine to use some specific missiles that we sent them to actually go into Russia farther than what they had been able to in the past. What that did was ratchet up talk, from Vladimir Putin. He came out and indicated that the nuclear doctrine that he had can be changed depending on actions taken by Ukraine and what weapons they're using. So what that did was create a flight to safety for financials. What that means specifically is money is moving now from the stock market to the bond market because the United States Treasury market is generally considered the safest market out there for investments. So we're seeing that transfer of dollars or that movement to flight to safety. So we're getting a little bit better in the mortgage market, but we could be getting some whipsaws as we go through today, tomorrow, depending on how things go back and forth. The war of words could definitely influence things. On a technical side, we got home builder confidence data and housing starts, permits, and completions data. Now, we saw on the National Federation of Independent Builders, the NIFB, that current sales rose 2 points, highest index since May. Future expectations, very interesting, rose 7 points to 64, the highest in over a year. Buyer traffic also ticked up 3 points to 32, highest since April. Current sales are at an index of 50, which, while it's not in expansionary territory, it surged 7 points. So we're starting to see buyers come back in the market. What we've talked about, now is the time to buy. There's an interesting quote that was out there from the National Association of Home Builders chairman, Carl Harris. With the elections now in the rearview mirror, builders are expressing increasing confidence that Republicans gaining all three levels of power in Washington will result in significantly regulatory relief for the industry that will lead to construction of more homes and apartments. This is reflected in the huge jump in builder sales expectations index in the next 6 months. So it's very interesting. So, whether that happens or not, this is not a political statement, but some of these things from elections now are filtering down into what people are thinking and where things may go. And that's some of the clarity that we were really looking for. Housing starts, permits. Housing starts, permits, and completions were all softer in October. That's partially due to market conditions, but also the impact of the storms we had in the South. A near 6-year low in starts means that there's going to be even less inventory in 6 months. Think of that. We're at what was my note? A 6-year low in starts. The market's already contracted. Futurescape 6 months from now, and understand that we're going to be in a tougher position for buyers. This is more data, more evidence of why you need to go out there now. On the technical side, right now we're floating as I'm looking at the market. Mortgage-backed securities are up 4 basis points. 10-year bond is down 3 to 4.388. So we kind of hit off some top-line resistance at, I think, 446 last week. And we have been, we have been getting better. So we're starting to see maybe a trend line, which is what we were waiting for. We still have this big channel of what we're trading in, but we have now been trending for the last 2 trading days in the right direction. So the empirical evidence is there that it's going to be tougher in 6 months. as evidenced by the starts. And now we're going to get, if you're not out there buying now, you will have more competition and most likely a much higher price in the future. We're starting to see many more phone calls the last 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Got people out there buying, getting offers accepted, where before they never were able to, especially with low down payment mortgages competing against, what they had been competing against with cash offers, 50% offers. So we're getting low down payment offers accepted now. Give us a call. We'll explain the facts. 616-293-2189. The Market Update Desk is your singular original news source for West Michigan.